Man, this course is playing so smooth and so simple. It's like, I feel like I'm listening to that song, Cruising to the Park, you know what I'm saying? Cruising to the park, cruising after dark, let's go out. Y'all know that one? Probably not, but if you don't, look it up. From the blue tee, hole 13's looking about 325, 330 feet, dead straight ahead. Not a lot of width to work with either way, unless you want to make the gap tighter. And we do have a right to left wind pulling across the fairway. Perfect shot for the midi. Just come out of the hand flat. Should fight like a laser beam. Oh, it's too high, but it definitely had the angle I was looking for. And still fought its way up there. We got a long putt. Needed to be about half the height there. Looks to be a shallow circle 2 look. So I think I might bust out the jumper. Oh, stayed up in that headwind. I like the release though. A little bit lower here. Nope, same height. Even worse. Unable to connect on that C2 look, but for as much as I missed my line, I got closer than I probably expected to. Very happy to step to this tee and see I get a chance at redemption with my midi here. Right to left, tailwind now, low ceiling, straight ahead. I'm gonna pretend that this path plays us out of bounds, so I gotta be either past it or right of it. And I'm gonna play directly at the pin. Charlie, midi. Well, I did adjust. I turned it, kept it lower, and slid a bit past the pin, but it's a safe shot. Putting back at it. Probably could have gone penny putter, honestly. Oh, and of course the penny is just gonna be under it. It's all right. Player B always knows better. Low enough to stay pretty close, but I have this tree directly in front of me, so I gotta go to the straddle. Left to right wind. Wow. Just kept the nose up too much on that putt. Never dropped. It's a party to start the back. We're about to get it rolling though. Now some of you guys who've watched the channel for a while or maybe just joining are wondering, why does Connor always say we? We're not a team. Yeah, we are. If you're here watching this video, supporting me with your hitting that subscribe button, dropping likes, dropping comments, we're a team. And I appreciate you guys. And I'm gonna say we, all right? And then when I mess up, I can blame you guys too. Just kidding. Only when we do good will I credit you guys. Hey, for the time, that's on me. Hole 15 is showing about 280 feet. You can see the top half of the basket up there on the hill, jockeyed off slightly left. A lot of options. Forehand's playing really well with the low hanging ceiling, but I'm a penny putter guy. I'm gonna play a baby Anheuser penny putter shot. Yeah, that one should be close. Love it. Yeah, the penny putter from Lone Star Disc has to be the purest flying putter I've had the pleasure of throwing in my 7.5 years playing disc golf, and I'm talking too much, so I missed the putt. Whoops, I deserve it. You gotta focus. Nothing for granted out here. That's all right, it was worth it. If I can sell you guys on the penny putter while taking a casual par, I'll do it all day. Because the penny putter didn't mess me up there. It was myself, user error. Hole 16 is 328 feet. There's a path long and it kind of plays like a big peninsula. Tailwind. I'm going back to that penny putter, y'all already know it. Gotta get a little more, I'm going firm fan grip here. It's about as far as I like to throw fan grip. Cooked it over. Still have a putt though. Bit on the high side here, maybe just outside the circle. Tailwind off the left a little bit. Oh my gosh, y'all. Player B, quick adjustment. Just kind of held on to it with the first one. Sticky hand. Pretty sure I've just like parred everything so far to start the back 9. So back 12. And yeah, that's not too cool. So it's time to get some birdies. Sticking with my penny putter because there is a debris pile long on this one. I can just see the top half of the basket over the ridge line here. Strong tailwind. Make sure to come out on a little bit of hyzer on this shot. There it is, touch of hyzer, flips to flat, fades out a little bit. That'll be a good one. Now I know a lot of people say disc golf is a marathon, not a sprint, but after a plodding start to my back 12, it's time to start sprinting it out because we got no other options. Penny putter, off the tee, into the basket as well. Hole 18 is 300 feet, it's uphill. Property line out of bounds on the left, right to left wind pulling. As much as I want to throw the penny putter, I've got a new disc in my bag. It's a disc that I'm going to be doing a review of here pretty soon. A disc many of you guys might not know about yet. Let's see how it flies before I tell you anything else about it. And then you're just going to have to watch my other video to see what it is. What it is. Ooh, hold on. First flight? Freaking park job? You're going to want to watch that review, and you're going to want to get on your website browser and probably look up whatever disc that is and go buy one because they're good. First flight with this new disc. It's a park job. This new prototype. No more prototyping. Send this thing to production, you guys. It's ready. And so am I. To birdie out. 298. Flip back into the wind now, but it has kind of died down. I'm going alpha penny putter. Oh, so straight. I need to stop flipping that thing. Well, I keep getting a little flat on my penny putter, so next time I'm going Kevin Jones, hyzer commitment. Right to left, circle 2 putt. Wow, I thought it was gonna lift and it didn't, but I also didn't give it anything, so can't expect the wind to do it all. Well, we were supposed to birdie out, but we're gonna have one little blemish in there, and that's okay, as long as we're focused and learning. Hole 20 is 300 feet. There's a mandatory forcing you to the right. Bit of a low ceiling if you take the traditional gap, but I have chupacabra in my hand, and I'm looking to the skies. I'm gonna show you guys what the power line looks like here. And we ain't talking electricity. Unless we ace it, then maybe. Oh. Faded too far left, over the path. OB. Whoopsies. Just caught the path here, skipped OB. It's close to being exactly what I wanted. I thought it might fade a little bit more vertical, like a chupacabra usually does, and it just got pushed by the wind a little bit. That's the risk you take with the high line. Oh. There's a bogey. It's gonna be the first one of the round. I thought I was gonna get through this place unscathed in terms of bogeys, but not today, Connor. Not gonna lie, that sneeze back there by the worker kind of started me a little bit. I feel for him though, the allergies suck. We are on to hole 21, getting towards the end here. Looking straight at it. Once again, restricted ceiling as you see throughout most of the course, and large tree trunks framing a straight shot. I'm gonna go to my midi, try to play a touch of hyzer out of the hand. There's a smooth line. Let the disc do the work. Don't hit your head, kids. The midi from Lone Star Discs is one of the best straight flying, torque resistant mid-ranges in the game. You can get it to go straight, but it's going to take a lot of power and the proper nose down angle. You can get it to hyzer, you can get it to turn and hold. It does a little bit of everything. And just look at that cute little stamp. 3 holes to go, and we find ourselves on another par 4. Really liking the look of this one. Some ceiling to work with, but it does pinch down there in the middle of the fairway. And you gotta finish off left because the basket is slightly off to the left there. They're calling it either 655 or 620, so either way, it doesn't really matter. Just gotta put a good drive out there. I'm gonna go bayonet hyzer flip. Hopefully the big rim hits the ground and gives me a nice skip to the left. I got flat on it, y'all. Oh my God, but look at the big rim. Skip it anyways, skip straight, and that should be a great position, as much as I didn't get a full flight. That's a position shot, and on a par 4, you can work with that. Delicate upshot with OB right and left. I'm gonna go penny putter, try to make sure if I do err, it's gonna be on the short side. And also because I haven't thrown a good hyzer shot with my penny putter today, and that's gonna change right now. It's not gonna change, but I might still birdie. Because I chose a good disc. Penny putter is so forgiving. It wants to go straight, regardless of the angle you put it on. And it does so in slight variance of straight, so very manipulatable. Found myself pinched behind this large crepe myrtle tree. Good thing I got long legs though. Hearted for birdie. It just so happens to be Texas Ranger Week over at Lone Star Discs. So if you go and buy 2 Rangers and use code RANGER in checkout, you're gonna save 30% on those discs. The Ranger's one of the best flyers in the lineup. Straight with a little bit of flip. Very maneuverable for all levels of players, and see if I can showcase its flight here. We do have a right to left wind, so I'm trying to release this one flat, hoping it gives me just a touch of turn. Flat release, touch turn, but I threw it at the stump instead of the basket, y'all. Whoops. Well, the Ranger flew pretty much like I described. I just didn't really give it the commitment. I knew I kind of had to be touchy at this range with the mid-range, but I just wanted to showcase its flight. Take my meter in off this OB. And take a little C2 stab at it. Oh. Close, but no cigar. One hole to go out here at Floral City. And I gotta give this course its flowers. It's a great beginner level course, but it's long enough that even as a top level player, you can get out here, get some work in. If it's not too crowded, you can play some safari golf and really make an amazing layout, especially since there are 24 holes to work with. In honor of Ranger Week, and since I'm not only bagging the Ranger, but wearing the Ranger Artist Series stamp shirt, I gotta throw it here to finish out on 18 and try to make an adjustment from the last one. Touch of headwind coming at us, 300 feet. Path long to avoid. I'm gonna come out of the hand on some hyzer. It'll stand up straight. Yeah, that's a great look at how the Ranger wants to fly. Hyzer out of the hand, flipped up, rode, but then found its way back to flat. Maybe not the ideal disc for this hole for me as it comes up long a bit easy, but really wanted to show you guys how it's flying, and that was into a touch of headwind, so good to see. I'm gonna go Artemis as well because this is probably what I would throw normally if I'm just going for the best score possible. Yeah, now Artemis ranges out a little bit better here and holds a dead straight line, even on some torque. We'll go putt out from that Ranger, you know, since it was what we threw first. See if we can finish on a birdie. I'm just loving the top of these baskets today. apparently. Oh. Well, no birdie to finish. Could have focused a little bit better on this back 12, but I'm just enjoying being out in the sunshine after being rained in the last 2 days and not getting to play any disc golf. So this is a bit of a re-warm up for me, and yeah, it's been a pleasure showing you guys Floral Park here in Floral City, Florida. I'm Connor O'Reilly, and this is my YouTube channel. And if you're watching and you're not subscribed, just look on your screen. There's gonna be a subscribe button right there under my name. Really easy to do, costs you nothing, and it helps support me, and it motivates me to make more content for you guys. So I'm excited to keep it rolling, and I got some more tips and tricks coming out this week, as well as a disc review. And don't miss out on that Olympus practice round with Aaron Gossage coming very soon. Peace. Kobe. Oh, don't disrespect Kobe like that. Turn around. 2-4. Like Kobe Bryant. Give me that.